Devotees, welcome to the Sunday Feast program. Today we have very special Kirtani. His Grace Harinamamrita Prabhu want to sing a special bhajan, and you're also singing, uh, bhajan, and also singing Kirtan Prabhu. Yeah, a small Kirtan also. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Tomorrow, she talked with her last year. So in her memory, I'm going to sing it like that. Hope you all will join me.
Yeah.
I'll also do the translation, and then once I start singing, you can also follow me. I have given you the some leaflets for you all to share with others also. So the name of this bhajan is Mama Mana Mandir. Mama Mana Mandir, the translation is in the temple of my heart. This bhajan is in the temple of my heart. And this bhajan is composed by Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So this is a very famous bhajan, and one of the bhajan Sugop used to like this one very much. So I'm going to sing that one in memory of her. And I may become a little emotion, but bear with me all. Okay. Hare Krishna. So first I'll read with the translations. Mama Mana Mandira, Rasa Nishidinda, Krishna Burari, Shri Krishna Burari. The translation is, you have got the translations also. Please abide in the temple of my heart, both day and night. O Krishna Burari, O Shri Krishna Burari. Bhakti Priti Malachandana, Tumi Niyo Chittanandana. Devotion, love, flower garlands, and sandalwood, please accept. Oh, please accept them, delighter of my heart. There are five stanzas, so in this song. So I'm first reading each stanza in translation. Jivana Marana Tava Puja Nivedana Sundara He Manahari. In life or in death, I worship you with these offerings, beautiful ones, O enchanter of the heart. Esho Nanda Kumar, Abhi Prema Prati Be Arati Tomar. Come, son of Nanda, and then, O son of Nanda, I will offer you Arti ceremony, the lamplight of my love. Nayana Jamuna Jare Anibar Tumara Vihare Girdhari. Translation is, the waters of the Yamuna river cascades incessantly from my eyes in your separation, O holder of Govardhan Hill. And the last stanza is, Bandhana Gana Tava Bhajuk Jivana. Bandhana Gana Tava Bhajuk Jivana. O Krishna Murari. O Krishna Murari. May I pass my life absorbed only in songs of your praise. O Krishna Murari, O Krishna Murari. So now I'll start singing, and please also follow with that one. Who would play the Kirtan? So I'll start with Mama Mana Mandire, Mama Mana Mandire, Rahadishidin, Shri Krishna Murari, Shri Krishna Murari. Everybody.
Krishna Murari, Krishna Murari,
Panamana Mandire, Rahanishide, Shri Krishna Murari, Shri Krishna Murari.
Rahani Krishna Murari, Krishna Murari,
Vati Bala Chandan, Vati Priti Mala Chandan,
Bhakti Chandra,
Vati
Priti Chandra,
Niyo He Niyo, Chitanandan Tumi
Chitanandan,
Niyo He Niyo, Chitanandan Tumi
Chitanandan,
Jivana Marana Tava Puja Nivedana
Jivanama Janiveda,
Jivana Marana Tava Puja Nivedana
Jivanama Janiveda,
Jivana Marana Tava Puja Nivedana
Jivanama Janiveda,
Sundara He Manahari
Manahari,
Sundara He Manahari
Manahari,
Krishna Murari, Shri Krishna Murari,
Krishna Murari, Shri Krishna Murari,
Shri Krishna Murari,
Shri
Shri Krishna Murari,
Krishna Murari, Shri Krishna Murari,
Mandire Rahanishidin, Shri Krishna Murari, Shri Krishna Murari.
Krishna Murari, Krishna Murari,
Shri Krishna Murari, Shri Krishna Murari,
Krishna Murari, Shri Krishna Murari,
Yeshwananda Kumar, Nanda Kumar, Yeshwananda
Yashonanda Kumar, Nanda Kumar,
Kumar, Nanda Kumar,
Yashonanda Kumar, Nanda Kumar,
Nanda Kumar, Nanda Kumar,
Yashonanda Kumar, Nanda Kumar,
Abe Primapati Pe Arati Tumar,
Ave Premapati Arati to
Abe Primapati Pe Arati Tumar,
में पति पे आरती तुम
यशोनंद कुमार नंद कुमार
यशोनंद कुमार
यशोनंद कुमार नंद कुमार
यशोनंद कुमार नंद कुमार
प्रेम प्रदीपे आरती तुम्हार
प्रदीपे
नयन जमुना जरे निबार नयन जमुना जरे अनिबार
नयन जमुना जरे अनिबार
तुम्हारा विराहे गिरधारी
तुम्हारे विरहे गिरधारी
तुम्हारा विराहे गिरधारी
तुम्हारे विरहे गिरधारी
श्री कृष्ण मुरारी श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
सुना कृष्ण मुरारी
मंतवन मंदिरे रह निशीदिन श्री कृष्ण मुरारी श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
प्रभु निश्चिंदा कृष्ण मुरारी श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
श्री कृष्ण मुरारी श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
कृष्ण मुरारी श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
श्री कृष्ण मुरारी श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
कृष्ण मुरारी श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
बंदन गण तव भजुक जीवन
गाने तब बाजुक जीवन
बंदन गण तव भजुक जीवन
गाने तब बाजुक जीवन
श्री कृष्ण मुरारी श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
कृष्ण मुरारी श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
श्री कृष्ण मुरारी श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
कृष्ण मुरारी कृष्ण मुरारी
श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
मुरारी
श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी हरे कृष्ण माता जी हरे कृष्ण all the devotees. Thank you very much for letting me sing this bhajan in in memory of Sugopi. Hare Krishna.
Can we request everybody to face here? Thank you, Prabhu. That's a wonderful bhajan. Thank you for singing for us. Dude, if all kids come forward and make a nice row. And come forward as far as possible so that whoever can join at the end. Okay. Next part of our program is kids loka recitation and realization sharing. Rohini Mataji will share her 3-point realization and recite the verse. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna devotees. Today we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto creation, 19th chapter, the appearance of Sukadeva Goswami, and 39th verse, how he is appeared and how time he is going to stay with Grihasthas. That teaches in this sloka. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srila Prabhupada ki jai and Guru Maharaj ki jai. Verse number 39. Monam Bhagavato Brahman Grahesu Graham Nalakshyate Avasthanam Apugodonam Kvache Apugodonam Kvache. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Oh, powerful Brahmana, it is said that you hardly stay in the houses of men long enough to milk a cow. Essential points from the purport. The first one, saints and sages in the renounced order of life use it to go householders at the cow milking time. It is the householder's duty to take care of a saintly persons like children by giving milk. Second point, similarly, since Kali progresses, householders are not maintaining cows in their houses. Instead of that, when Maharajas visits home, householders should donate something for saintly persons. It's our duty to take care of them. Third point, it is a very rare opportunity to see and spend time closely with them and should ask transcendental information, not mundane topics, and serve them the best way. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Next, we are starting with kids. Mira. Hamanta.
नूनं भगवतो ब्रह्मन् गृहेषु गृहमेधिनां न लक्ष्यते ह्यवस्थानम् अपि गोदोऽहं नं क्वचित्. Translation. O powerful Brahmana, it is said that you hardly stay in the houses of men long enough to milk a cow. Realization. It is the duty of the householders to maintain saintly people, and a saint should not stay in a householder's house for more than 5 minutes, or the time it takes to milk a cow. The householder should get transcendental information from sages. Thank you.
Thank you, Samanata. Next, Vandya.
नूनं भगवतो ब्रह्मन् गृहेषु गृहमेधिनां न लक्ष्यते ह्यवस्थानम् अपि गोदहनं क्वचित्. O powerful Brahmana, it is said that you hardly stay in the houses of men long enough to milk a cow. I realize that we should always protect and take care of the cows as well. Householders should always protect and take care of the cows, and that we have to take care of saintly people, and we should also take advantage of the association of saintly people and gain knowledge and not talk about mundane things or like material things.
That's a wonderful realization. What Grihastha need to do, right? Yeah. What sannyasi, how he is careful about not to trap in this material entanglement, we also be careful. Being a Grihastha, what we need to do. Thank you, Vandya. That's a nice point. Rashi, Ishan, Priti.
Hare Krishna devotees. Nunam bhagavato brahma gruheshu grahamedinam na lakshyate hi avashtanam api godhohanam kvachit. Translation. O powerful Brahmana, it is said that you hardly stay in the house of men long enough to milk a cow. So my realization is that the importance of a cow is like, the cow is like very important in our culture here in Hinduism. So like we should take care of it and worship it, like be very kind and gentle. And whenever a sage comes to our house, we have to take advantage of it, like Vandya said, to gain knowledge and not talk about mundane things. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhriti. That's a wonderful realization. Vishnu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Nunam bhagavato brahman griheshu grahamedinam na lakshyate hyavashtanam api godohanam kvachit. O powerful Brahmana, it is said that you hardly stay in the houses of men long enough to milk a cow. So oftentimes, whenever in the mundane world we meet someone famous, like you meet them for like 2 minutes and then you have to go. So I don't know if anybody that has continuously had a long conversation with the president or something. So like, that's because these people are so powerful and valuable that we've cherished such small moments to be of high importance. So this is different from when we're talking to our friends, where even though we might talk to them for hours and hours, we won't necessarily cherish all these hours, and we might discuss mundane topics. So whenever a Brahmana comes to your house, whenever a sage comes to our house, and whenever we have Maharajas come to our temple, it's important to cherish these few days, and to make sure that you only talk about spiritual topics, because there's so much more value to this time than discussing mundane issues. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Jishnu. That's a wonderful realization. Madhav Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna. Nunam bhagavato brahman griheshu grihamedinam na lakshyate hi avasthanam api godohanam kvachit. Translation. O powerful Brahman, it is said that you hardly stay in the houses of men long enough to milk a cow. My realization is that because cows are so valuable and pure, even the poorest householders keep at least 10 cows. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. That's a wonderful realization, Chaitanya. Chaitanya. Okay. Anjali.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Nuna Bhagavato Brahma Shukra Alakshate Hi Avastana Apiko Dohanam Kwachit. Translation: O powerful Brahmana, it is said that you hardly stay in the house of men long enough to milk a cow.
That's wonderful, Anjali. That's very nice recitation. Thank you for reading the translation for us. Next, Karthik.
Hare Krishna. Nunam bhagavato brahman graheshu grahamedhinam na lakshyate hi avasthanam apigo dohanam kvachit. Translation: O powerful Brahmana, it is said that you hardly stay in the houses of men long enough to milk a cow. My realization is that whenever a saintly personality comes to our home, it's the householder's duty to care for them, and the householder should have enough intelligence to inquisitively ask for transcendental knowledge instead of discussing mundane topics.
That's wonderful recitation and nice realization, Karthik. Anna. Okay. Kuldeep. Okay. Shreyas.
Nunam Bhagavato Brahma Grahesu Grahamedhinam Na Lakshate Avasthanam Apigo Dohanam Kvachit. Translation: O powerful Brahma, it is said that you hardly stay in the houses of men long enough to milk a cow.
That's a wonderful recitation. Thank you for reading the translation. Any other kids want to recite this verse and read the translation? Want to try? Here I have one point. Graha Medinam. Anybody wants to tell what is this Graha Medinam? Actually, Gruhastha is different and Gruha Medinam is different. Prabhupada clearly explained. Whoever just live for their sense enjoyment, they are Gruha Medinam. Who are following regulatory principles and trying to elevate in the yoga path, they are Gruhastha. So we should not, so sages should not wait at the house of Graha Medinam to milking a cow. So that much time also the sages should not stay. So whoever are transcendentally want to elevate, they should not stay who are grossly materially entangled, because those affect will our transcendental progress. So Graha Medinam Prabhupada gave very nice with examples when Lord Kapil Deva prayers during that time. So we should understand we are all not Gruhastha if we are not transcendentally progressing or practicing the spiritual process. We are Gruha Medinam. So that is the main thing. That's why Maharajas can come to our houses, like whoever practice, whoever chanting, they can come and sit. Because we will not ask any mundane questions like all kids nicely shared how we need to take advantage of the sages. We should not say, my daughter didn't get the college seat and all. So that and all, they cannot help. Anyhow, we need to deal those things. So we need to take advantage for the spiritual progress. Program. Once is ready. Prabhu, need to start live. Yeah. Yes.